Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for all coming back to, if you are a returning viewer and subscriber. If you have not subscribed yet and you are new to my channel, I hope you are willing to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. If you do like what you see, I hope you hit the the thumbs up and like button. And if you do really like what you see, I hope you hit that subscribe button and share this channel with all of your friends who you think might like what I share on this channel and are interested in what I share as far as gardening and urban landscaping, apartmentscaping, because we are not in the land, we are in the apartment and in the indoor land. So I hope you share what I provide with you. And if you are interested and know somebody who is also interested. Today's topic, one that has been plaguing me for some time, space. For a person who has limited space, we all know from my last video, I have limited space because of the amount of room I have, and I'm not showing it well because of the view that I have right now, but there we go. Because of the view that I have limited space. So, I'm on my way to IKEA to buy a new shelf. And the new shelf is going to go right there. I have a shelf in mind. I've gone online and did some research. And what's great is that the shelf that I have in mind, I've already bought one for my other room that I've shared on my other channel if you're interested in seeing. But also, I think it's going to be great for my gardening area because it'll offer an opportunity for plants of all sizes to grow indoors so that I can have, because of the type of window that I have, it will provide an opportunity that I can have some space on that shelf for high light area as well as low light area. Not necessarily low light area, but not so high light area. So it will be, lighted area, but not like high intense light area. So that is why I'm going to go ahead and get a light for this, or a shelf for this area here. And of course I didn't put on my airplane mode. So I got a phone call in the middle of this conversation. This is real life, people. So the shelf is going to go right there. And it will be a great addition to my space and will be economical because the shelf that I'm going to buy is $20 according to what the website says. So when we get to IKEA, luckily for me, IKEA is only about a 15-minute drive away from me in Philadelphia. I live in New Jersey, just on the other side of Philadelphia. But if you don't live near an IKEA, IKEA ships. So you can definitely have IKEA shipped to you. So if you are interested in this shelf, you can definitely have it shipped to you. I will have this shelf linked below. If you're interested in this shelf or something similar to this shelf, I will have it linked below so you can look at it and check it out if you are an urban gardener similar to me who has very limited space. Keep in mind, everything that I teach on this channel or that I'm talking about on this channel is all about generalizing. So even though I am in a generalizable area, or I am in a very small space area, you can take everything that I talk about and generalize it to whatever space or need that you have. So keep that in mind. Okay, next time we see each other, we will be in the parking lot of IKEA. Hey everyone, we made it to IKEA. So we're gonna walk in here, we're gonna go look at the shelf that I have already predetermined that I wanna buy. We'll go take a look at it, and then we will go find it in the warehouse and pick it up. See you soon. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Lavia, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there is the price, and here is what it looks like. So let's go find it in the warehouse. Hi everyone, so I am now sitting in my car. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film anymore in the store. You can see the store sit right there. I was on a time crunch. I kind of got a little carried away in the floral section of IKEA. You'll see when I get home. I will film a little bit after I get unloaded. I couldn't help myself. So, IKEA closes at 9. It's almost 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. here on Friday. And so I needed to get out of the store before they close. So I went ahead and made my purchase, and I am sitting in the car. I am now loaded up, ready to go home. And so I did purchase my my shelf. There is my flat box right there. And I am ready to go home. And tomorrow I will go ahead and put it together and show you how it will fit into the apartment and look great, and how I plan on using it in my small space. So when I get home, I will show you what I purchased, and then tomorrow I will put it together, the shelf, and we will go from there. See you later. So here is the shelf, everyone. I have the shelf all built and ready to go, and I have started to go ahead and place some items on the shelf. And as you can see, one of my purchases at IKEA the other night was also a new set of curtains for the dining room, or I guess I should say my indoor garden area. So I'm really pleased with how this area is starting to really look for my small space. Of course, because this is a new shelf, it's going to take some time to figure out exactly how I want everything to be situated on the shelf. But so far, I am very pleased with how it's looking. I actually, you know, it is beyond my expectation how this shelf is turning out so far. So I'm very, very happy with how it is looking so far. the majority of stuff, right now it's kind of a mess just because I'm still trying to figure out what all is going to where everything is going to land. I think it's going to take some time to figure out and get used to and get situated with everything. I do believe this shelf here, my one plant stand that I bought a couple years ago from IKEA, I think everything on there is going to stay the same because everything is doing so well on there. I really don't want to adjust that or move things around. And so this is right now a mess just because I moved a lot of things. I did pull out my Christmas lights for on there because it is Christmas time. And because I couldn't resist, I have a new plant. So I bought this one. This is one of my new purchases at IKEA. I could not resist. It was a beautiful plant. Very, very cheap. I'm not exactly sure of the name, but I did take a picture of the scientific name, but it was such a beautiful plant. And you know, it has one of those braided stems at the bottom, or I guess trunks. I went ahead and moved my large Christmas cactus and lemon tree over here to the stand that used to be in front of the window. So it is still getting direct light from across from the window, but there we go. Now, I promised you I'd show you everything else that I bought at IKEA. So basically I just bought a bunch of other pots for an upcoming video. So I bought this pot here, very, very cheap. It's just a terracotta pot. I bought some stones. So I bought 4 bottles of stones. You will see what all that is for. I did buy this vase. And what I love about IKEA is they have great quality materials for very cheap. I bought another vase, a white vase, or not vase, a pot. I did buy another vase. And all this you'll see in a very soon upcoming video. And then they are now selling some of the Leica beads that I use in my semi-hydroponics. And so I wanted to pick up a bag of that. It's actually, they sell it pretty cheap. Here you can see the example of my semi-hydroponics that I showed in my tour. So I wanted to go ahead and buy a bag of that so that I can get them washed up and good to go. I will talk about that again in another upcoming video, but I just wanted to have it on hand so I can be ready to go. So basically that is what I bought. You can see I watered my air plants and have them drying here now since I watered them. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I know that's more of a lifestyle video as far as gardening, but I'm very, very pleased with that. If you like this kind of video, please make sure you do the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so I know that you are interested in more videos of this type of quality. And also make sure you share with all of your friends if you know friends that are interested in this kind of content. If you have any suggestions as far as types of videos that you would like to see from me and the types of, if you have questions for me, please make sure you ask the questions down in the comments. I always link my email in the info section below. And I am always available to you. I will always respond. So please let me know if you have any questions or content ideas for future videos. Until next time, enjoy your plants, enjoy your gardening, and always, always keep in mind to always be creative.